Happy morning, students. Blue Stars Higher Secondary School welcomes you English online class. So, in the previous class, we have learned degrees of comparison part 1. So, today we are going to learn degrees of comparison part 2. So, just we can recall what is meant by degrees of comparison. Degrees of comparison are used when we compare one person or one thing with another. So already I have explained the last video. So there is no explanation. There are three degrees of comparison in English. So in English, we are having three types of degrees of comparison. Positive degree, comparative degree and superlative degree. So what is meant by positive, comparative, superlative? So passive is used when speaking of or describing an object. So passive we can is used when speaking of or describing an object. Examples: thin, sad, fair, chubby, fat, etc. For example, Sandra is a sweet looking girl. Ganesh is as clever as Ravi. My father is as tall as yours. So this is the example for past due. So already I explained, students. So past due degree is nothing but it is used when speaking of or describing an object. So what is mean by comparative? The comparative is used when comparing two objects and is formed by adding er to the positive. For example, thin, it is a past tense. While writing in comparative, you should add er. Thin, thinner, fair, fairer, etc. Evelyn is sweeter looking than Catherine. The class monitor is cleverer than Mano. My teacher is taller than your father. So this is comparative. Comparative is nothing but we can compare two objects and is formed by adding er to the positive degree. Then superlative degree. We use the superlative degree when we compare more than two persons or things with one another. So superlative degree means when we compare more than two persons or things with one another. It is the highest degree of the quality. For example, Peter is the smartest boy in class. Alice is the sweetest girl in the neighborhood. The blue whale is the largest of all animals. So this is the structure for degrees of comparison. That is type 1, type 2 and type 3. Here we can see the example. In past sentence, I am not so or as tall as he. So you have to identify. You may ask how it is a past degree. So this is the key word here. Not so plus adjective plus as. So here tall is a adjective. So the given sentence is in past degree. Now we have to change it into comparative. And which type it is? It is the first type. In first type there is no superlative degree. So I change it to comparative. He is taller than I. So we should add with adjective er, then adjective plus er plus than. So this is the structure. Then coming to second one, he is as dull as an ass. So this is also a passive degree and it is first type. So the given sentence is in past degree and it is a first type. Now we have to change into comparative. What is the adjective here? Dull. So while writing in comparative, you should add er to the adjective. And as is not duller than he is. Then London is the biggest city in the world. So here it is the superlative degree and which type it is? It is the second type. You can see here the plus adjective plus est. So here the and big is adjective. We have to add ast. That is called superlative degree. So I'll change it to comparative. What's the formula? Adjective plus er plus than plus any other. So here London is bigger than any other city in the world. So how will you change past degree? What is the formula? No other plus noun plus is or was as adjective plus as. So here no other city in the world is so big as London. Then coming to fourth one, superlative. Subhash Bose was one of the greatest patriots of India. So, what type of degree it is? Superlative. Why? Because here they given one of the, and it is a third type. One of the plus adjective plus est. So here great is the adjective and we had add est. So this is a third type. So now you have to change it to comparative. What is the formula in comparative? Adjective plus er plus than plus many other. So Subhash Bose was greater than most, we can write, or many other patriots of India. Then we'll change it to positive. Very few plus plural noun plus adjective plus as. So very few patriots of India were so great as Subhash Bose. So students, by seeing the structure, you can easily able to understand the sentence. So first you have to identify what type of degree it is. Then what type of, whether it is a positive or comparative or superlative, then we have to identify what type it is, whether it is a first type or second type or third type. Then you have to change the sentence as in comparative or superlative or in positive. So this is the exercise 1. Just I have given the clue here. Mount Everest is the highest peak in the world. So the given sentence is in which degree? Superlative, because here the and highest. So this is the second type and use higher than. So already I given clue to you. Then Shakuntala is better than any other drama in Sanskrit. So here instead of better, you can use as good as. So you can change it into positive and the first sentence you can change it into comparative. No other town in Malaysia is as old as Malacca. So here you can change the sentence into superlative degree. Then the lion is the most ferocious animal. So you can change the sentence into positive degree. He is richer than all other men in the village. You can change the sentence in superlative degree. Just I have given the clue here. You can change the sentence in superlative degree. Next, exercise 2. Very few animals are as useful as the cow. Here use the most useful. Latif is more hardworking than most other boys. Ashoka was one of the most powerful emperors. India is hotter than most other countries. Very few poets are as great as kids. So this is the keyword and it had changed into first sentence you have changed into superlative, second one positive, third one comparative, fourth one superlative and fifth one comparative. Next, exercise 3. Silver is not as precious as gold. The pen is mightier than the sword. A deer runs faster than a horse. Your knife is not as sharp as mine. A foolish friend is not as good as a wise enemy. So the first sentence you can change it into comparative, second one positive, third one positive, fourth one comparative, fifth one also comparative. Then exercise 4. Shah Rukh Khan is not greater than Dilip Kumar. My house is at least as big as yours. The Taj Mahal is at least as famous as the Statue of Liberty. Sanjeev is not fatter than Viru. This tree is as old as that tree. So here you can change into positive degree, second one comparative, third one comparative, fourth one positive and fifth one comparative. So see students, just you apply the formula and you can change into superlative or comparative or positive. So you have to do in your grammar notes, students. Thank you, students. Hope you have understood. So please take this exercise and write in your notebook. Use the formula and apply it. Thank you, students. Have a good day.